What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story for you. It's out there in social media. Now, this story supposedly happened last Thursday at a place in High Point, North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stupid when I do that. Anyway, it's about this gentleman up here. This Ving Rhames looking dude. This guy is supposedly a pastor at an area church. His name is Dwayne Wade. His wife worked at a McDonald's out there, and she was disrespected by somebody, a male worker. So she did what a lot of married people do. They call a husband. Husband come up there. And supposedly, you know, this thing that got out of hand, and it's not specified or not if it's true, but supposedly he tried to put the dude's head in the fryer while beating his behind the counter, you know, back there where they cook the food at. Now, the reason why I'm laughing is because this is something, if you guys watch my live streams, that my grandfather would do. My grandfather was a cannon like that. And this right here remind me of John Wash. Shout out John Wash. You know what I mean? But check it out. I'm going to play you this video. And you decide for yourself who you think was right, who you think was wrong. I'm riding with the preacher. Something about the name Jesus. Check it out.
In High Point, what happened at a McDonald's restaurant is drawing the attention of a lot of people on social media after police arrested a pastor and charged him with assaulting an employee.
Yeah, this after allegedly attempting to push him into the deep fryer. Fox 8's Celeste Smith is live outside that McDonald's. So Celeste, what do we know about what exactly happened?
Well, the incident happened here at the McDonald's on South Main Street, where Dwayne Wade was arrested and charged with assault last Thursday. In the police report, witnesses said that Wade is the husband of a manager in training who worked here, who had called him and told her that she needed assistance because her employees were disrespecting her.
This woman's husband came up here because she's a worker, and his husband came through the door and he started fighting the people.
Moments after the fight at the McDonald's on South Main Street on December 28th, the victim called reporting the incident, asking for medical attention.
I just got assaulted. I was hit in my face several times, and I have asthma, so I'm having an asthma attack.
EMS responded, and the victim suffered a large contusion to the forehead and right eye, along with scratches on his neck. Police arrested Dwayne Wade and charged him with assault after witnesses say he allegedly approached the victim in the fry area of McDonald's, choked the victim, attempted to push him into the fryer, and punched him. This went on until several employees separated them. Wade, a pastor at Elevated Life International on Westchester Drive in High Point, and his wife Latoya, the manager in training, shared their side of the story off camera. The couple said Latoya had been working at that McDonald's location since May of 2023, alleging she was disrespected by the victim with expletives directed at her, and she reported it to supervisors several times. The day of the incident, she confirmed she did call her husband. He came to the restaurant, told her to grab her stuff, clock out, and leave. Her husband said he did step in to stop it. Soon after, the altercation began near the fryer and ended near the front of the restaurant, but he says he did not push his head in the fryer. Regarding the incident, a local McDonald's franchisee said the employee, who is the spouse of the alleged attacker, is no longer employed with my organization. I also spoke with the victim on the phone, who said that he is doing fine and is working. Wade's court date is scheduled for January 22nd. Live in High Point, Celeste Smith, Fox 8 News.
All right, guys, that's the story. And it's funny as hell to me. And it proves that chivalry is not dead. I'm going to tell you something. The guy shouldn't have went up there and put his hands on it. Nobody should put their hands on people. But I'm going to tell you something. Nowadays, with a lot of young boys out here, you could tell that was a young boy by that phone call and by that BS line that he said on the thing. I'm having an asthma attack, bro. I seen asthma attacks. You was not having no asthma attack. You was speaking normal and all that. So that's disrespectful to even say that when you wasn't. That right there, when I seen that victim type of role mentality, my hands went up. A lot of young boys disrespectful out here. A lot of young people disrespectful, period. Now you can see this is an older man, big dude. You know what I'm saying? You could tell his wife cooked good. Look at his neck. I know he eat ham hocks by the pound. You think he gonna jeopardize that? It's another thing I want y'all to understand something. When a man has a wife that's different than a girlfriend, he got a lot to lose if he don't protect her. One of the reasons why a woman marry a man, because she believe in him and she'll follow him to the ends of the earth. Because she sees something in him that makes him a strong leader and a candidate for her to spend the rest of her life with, because she will feel what? Safe. So if he goes in there now, he could have, quelled the situation. But I mean, sometimes things explode, especially with men nowadays, because disrespect is at an all-time high, and a lot of old school people ain't going for that. In my opinion, I think it went like this. He was in there. She probably said something to him, told him to clean something up, or he was late or whatever. They had a history. He just blew up. He was having a bad day. The employee I'm talking about probably threw the B word out. She was like, what? Such and such, this and that. I ain't going to deal with you. I get my husband. Get your husband. I don't care. Okay, I got you. She called. Pick him up. He at home, studying God's word. Answer the phone. Yes, baby, you ready to get off work? No. Some dude disrespect me. What? I'll be right there, honey. I can only imagine the struggle between God and the devil going on in his mind when he was driving up there. He probably played all kind of gospel music to take him out of that vengeful spirit that he had inside of him. All kind of stuff. I think as soon as he got up there, he turned the music off. He went in there. He was going to be like, yo, I'm going to be peaceful. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to see what's going on. He went in there. What happened? When he walked up there, it was just a bunch of cackling, a bunch of chaos. And he went in there and just started mollywopping people. You know what I'm saying? Dude probably knew who he was. But they said he just started attacking people from the door. John Wash style. You know what I mean? Called his wife's name and just hooked off on the first person with a McDonald's uniform on. That was a dude. I don't think he should have did it like that. But I honestly think this dude went in there and was like, I'm not having it. He probably knew because his wife probably told him before who the guy was, and he probably told her to chill. I mean, I don't see a man, being a pastor and all that stuff, right? I mean, that's people look at that a certain way, but you're still a human being. But the way they said he got up the car and just starts hooking off, I think it was a buildup. That's just me. Another thing is this. He went in there and punched the dude in the mouth, and the dude had a contusion on his eye and all this other stuff. Sometimes when you go and get another man on another man, other men get mad. They feel threatened. It aggravates them. And when they see the guy, they like, yo, they talk trash more. So what? I don't care if you big. Y'all did. And when they start on the man like they do the woman, the result is different. Now, this man was from a church called Higher Elevation. If he did take him and try to put his face in that fryer, he was taking him from a high elevated point and trying to give him a baptism by fire. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. Your mouth gets you in places your ass can't get you out of. And this might have been one of them things. I'm sure they could have talked this out, but sometimes enough is enough, and a lot of people ain't going for it. It's one thing, I'm not really on violence like that, but I'm not on somebody just taking trash and getting sand kicked in their face when they don't have to. Because nowadays, with a lot of give and take, people don't want to give dialogue. They just want to take your heart. A lot of us ain't going for that, especially those old school dudes. Shit, I'll fight to death. You know what I'm saying? And evidently he did too. Now she lost her job. Not a big thing. They older folk. She probably was working because she wanted to do something to occupy her time or help people. So it ain't no sweat off their back. Now he didn't want back to work, and he didn't talk to news people. Oh, I'm back at work. I'm all right. I'm not feeling that. I wouldn't have talked to him at all. After I got my ass beat and almost got fry grease put in my face, I wouldn't have talked to nobody. Get your eye all dotted up, hickeys on your face. No, you shouldn't have had to come to that. But I mean, I don't know who's right or wrong, guys. Amidst all the jokes, I don't know who's right or wrong. But what I do know is this shouldn't have had to happen. But I mean, some people push you so hard that you have no, other option but to push back. And I think this was one of them cases. What y'all think? Leave me a comment. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.